If you win, we call this the Sexiest Man Alive cover.
Oh my God, I'm so gonna win. Hi, I'm Paul Feig. I'm the director of the new movie Spy, starring Melissa McCarthy, and also the new Yahoo series Other Space. And later this year, Peanuts. I'm producing it. I always wear suits on set because number of reasons. I love pictures of old Hollywood where you would see the director wearing a suit and tie and you'd see the crew members in ties and hats and stuff. I think that's kind of cool. But more than that, it's just, you know, I'm so lucky to get to be a director and in charge of these giant ships that are movies. And the idea of showing up in sweatpants and, you know, it doesn't respect the job, it doesn't respect my cast, it doesn't respect my crew. And so, you know, my father was a retailer and he wore a suit and tie every day of his life. And, you know, that was what you did when you go to work. And so I think I just carried that along. And also, I just like having a uniform. It's easy. When we first started doing Bridesmaids, I weirdly had never seen Melissa McCarthy. Upon reflection later, as we became friends, it just turned out whenever I was working on something, she was working on something. So I never got to see her for casting because she was always busy. So when she finally came in to audition for Bridesmaids, I was like, who is this person who's so hilarious and how did I never see this person before?
You feel that steam heat coming? That's from my undercarriage.
Okay.
What you can expect from Spy is both a fun thrill ride that treats its danger real, and yet you still have a good time. It's not filled with silly villains. It's actually filled with actual peril. But out of that peril comes very funny situations. It's a story of a woman who worked down in the basement of the CIA who felt her life had just kind of sort of reached its peak and she was just sort of running down the clock, if you will. And then through extraordinary circumstances has to go out into the field and become a spy herself. I like to call it Harry Potter for adults, without the magic. I started out as an actor. I wanted to be Woody Allen when I was a kid. I thought that would be the thing, to like write, direct, and star in your own movies. And then I had a rich acting career as the 5th, 6th, 7th lead on shows that all got canceled. Dirty Dancing, the TV series, the Jackie Thomas Show, the Louie Show, Good Sports. And then I finally got my big break being Mr. Poole on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which I thought, finally, I have a job and it's gonna run for years. And after the first season, they fired me. They wrote me out of the show because they said, we don't know how to write for your character anymore. It's like, I know how to write for him. Can I write some scripts for him? It's like, no, you're better off without. But it's good because it actually chased me behind the camera.
Thanks for helping me pick up my stuff, Sabrina. Get out, I'm onto something.
I owe my career to Dick Clark. I was on the $25,000 pyramid. I was wanting to get into stand-up comedy and wanting to get my acting career going, but couldn't afford it. And so I'd always been a fan of the $25,000 pyramid and thought, well, let me try. So I auditioned and got on the show and ended up winning $25,000. I actually won $29,000 because of bonus rounds and all that, and a year's supply of Lee press-on nails. So I might be firing those up at some point. Down to 1 point, there we go. Oh my God. Melissa and I are getting ready to do, yes, our 4th project. Spy was our 3rd together, and now we're getting ready to do a new Ghostbusters movie. So it's Melissa and I again, but with Kristen Wiig and Kate McKinnon and Leslie Jones. So I think I've got 4 of the funniest people on the planet in this movie.
I'm not with him, sorry.
Oh, all right. I'm glad he's single, because I'm gonna climb that like a tree.
Ghostbusters, I'm very excited about. You know, I'd been called several times to possibly do it, but I couldn't figure out how you do it as a sequel. It wasn't kind of percolating in my head. And then one day I just went, well, I don't know, it's this great brand and this great property, and I just love the original, and I love the stories that you can have with ghosts and funny people fighting ghosts. And so thought, well, how do I do it? On a walk one day, I was like, wait, if I use all of the funny women that I know and make them women, that would be really fun. That gets me excited. That makes me kind of creatively come alive, and pitched it to Sony, and they loved it. And I mean, within a very short amount of time, it was happening.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Did you see it? What is it? We got it!
I have a new show on Yahoo Screen called Other Space. Really excited about it. It's a pet project that I've been trying to get made for years. And we just have this show that I really, really love. It's science fiction comedy. It's not science fiction parody. It's funny sci-fi. And I hope people really like it because I'm really, really happy with it.
Why did you deactivate the shields?
Because I didn't.
Do I believe in ghosts? I had a ghost of a movie directing career for a while because I had a couple of movies. My first couple of movies didn't do very well, and so I was relegated to movie jail. But that I've risen like a phoenix for a brief few seconds, and then will crash horribly. So, but I'm enjoying it while I can. So, what more can you ask for? Sexiest man alive. You heard it, Variety, right here. Sexiest man alive.
All my life.
Huh?